I'm Brian Turpen, and I'd like to talk to you one of Lawrence County's pioneers, Dr. Winthrop Foote. Winthrop Foote was born on November 30th, 1787 in Newtown, Connecticut. He was the 10th of 14 children, but was closest to his brother Ziba, who was 2 years older. Ziba was an exceptional student, and he entered Yale College as a senior. After he graduated in 1805, he headed west as an Army surveyor. While surveying in Gibson County, the crew came upon a small pond that they thought they could cross. On April 30th, 1806, Ziba drowned as they crossed the pond, and he was buried on a hill overlooking the pond, which they later named Foote's Pond. After Winthrop received word of his brother's tragic death, he vowed someday to go west, find his remains, and give him a proper burial. Winthrop studied hard like his brother, and he ended up going to Columbia College and the College of Physicians and Surgeons in New York City. There he studied both law and medicine. After an internship at the New York Hospital, he received his medical certification in February of 1818. Soon afterwards, with two other doctors, he embarked on a journey west to fulfill the vow he made 12 years earlier. In October of 1818, Dr. Foote's travels led him to a little village called Palestine on the banks of the White River. It was near the center of Lawrence County. Dr. Foote decided to plant his roots here, and at the time, the county only had approximately 15 families. He became the county's first physician and later became known as the county physician. A year later, he was admitted to the Indiana bar, and he was appointed the county's prosecuting attorney. In 1821, he also became a county commissioner. On May 22, 1823, Winthrop married Cynthia Barlow at her family's house in Georgetown, Kentucky. Cynthia's sister had married another one of Palestine's pioneers. Soon after, Palestine's location proved unfortunate as malaria struck. The doctor was busy both night and day. He turned to his legal education and worked diligently to the legislation to relocate the county seat. That was approved in 1825, and the new town was named Bedford. In the new town, Dr. Foote obtained the choicest and highest lots that were located on the northeast corner of the square. There he built his family home, next door, his office. That land later became home of the famous Greystone Hotel. Dr. Foote flourished in the new town. In 1830, he went into liquor business with Moses Fell. He continued his legal practice, although sparingly, mainly dealing with collecting debts and working on estates. He remained active in politics and was elected as the Lawrence County Treasurer in 1839. He also became a land speculator and accumulated over 3,000 acres in Lawrence and the neighboring counties. He donated freely to several churches and organizations, and he was still the best known and most respected physician in Lawrence County, a mentor to several physicians. However, Dr. Foote may be most remembered as the father of the Indiana limestone industry. He was convinced there were such great future possibilities for the use of stone which existed in the area. In 1832, he went to Kentucky, where he brought back the first known stone cutter, and they opened a quarry on Dr. Foote's land. But Dr. Foote had a special project for this stone cutter, a limestone vault. When it was completed in 1840, Dr. Foote had his brother's remains that he retrieved placed inside. Dr. Winthrop Foote passed away at the age of 68 on August 2nd, 1856. His unique iron-wrapped casket was placed inside the tomb, only with his brothers. His ex-wife and three of his children were buried in the family plot at Green Hill Cemetery.